Tara here from Wellbeing for Kids UK. Just thought I'd do a bit of mindfulness meditation for children aged 7 to 11 this week. And yeah, these are unprecedented times, and we might be getting a bit snappy with each other, a bit irritable, cooped up with our families, having to spend time with our parents and our brothers and sisters. We're certainly probably missing our friends and other family members that we can't so easily see at the moment. And meditation is a way to help you be able to manage these uncomfortable feelings when we might be feeling sad and angry and a bit scared. I'll just explain a little bit about the brain. We can say there's a three-part theory to the brain, with the reptile, the monkey, and the human part. So we've got old Crocky here, our reptile, and this part of the brain is the oldest part of the brain, and the scientific name for it is basal ganglia, and it's in control of breathing and temperature. And we've got the monkey part of the brain, otherwise known as the limbic system, which controls our fears and fight or flight. So sometimes we might be frightened by something and not know why, and this also holds on to memories that consciously we've long forgotten. But if the monkey part of your brain can start to make you frightened about something that you don't even understand why, it's from some long lost memory a long time ago. And then we've got the superhuman part of the brain, which is the human part of brain, so it's the super you, and it's the prefrontal cortex, and it's the newest part of our brain. It's the reflective thinking part, like I've just said, and it's also the slowest. See, these two, very, very quick. This reflective thinking part, human part, quite slow. What meditation allows us to do is build up this part of the brain, so when these two kick off fight or flight, you want to slap your sibling, you want to run away and you can't do it because you're in lockdown, then this part can almost soothe these and give them a stroke and help to settle them again when they get a bit antsy. Okay, so we're going to do just a little mindfulness meditation now to help you build up your superhuman you. Okay, so I'm just going to pop these down. So I invite you to get yourself comfortable, and it's a good idea to have a glass of water around as well. And you might choose to lie on the bed, lie on the floor, or sit on a chair with your feet flat against the floor, however you want to be. But I do invite you to close your eyes because it allows you to focus solely on what I'm saying, and you'll feel the full benefits from it. So I always start my meditations by focusing on nothing else but your breath and noticing the gentle rise and fall of your body as you breathe. And don't worry if you're not breathing deep enough or how you're breathing, just notice that breath. And also notice the surface that you sat on. Is it, or lying on, is it hard? Is it soft? Is it smooth? Is it furry? Is it warm? Is it cold? And just notice that. We don't often pay so much attention to what we're sat on or lying on. Just really draw your attention to that and notice that. And now I invite you in your mind's eye to imagine that you've got a secret door that suddenly appeared in the room that you're in. And quite rightly, you're a little bit surprised that there's this secret door here. You've never seen it before. And the door has a colour of your choice. And in the comment box underneath, you might like to get your adult to put in what colour the door was for you. And if you listen to this more than once, the colour of the door might change depending on how you feel on that day. So, curiously, in your mind's eye, you decide to approach this door and you open it. And on the other side of the door, there's a path, and it leads to a forest. And you think, this is very interesting. So decide to go through the door, and you close it behind you, and you start to walk along this gravelly golden path, and it's sort of crunch, crunch, crunch beneath your feet. And on either side of the path, you've got some flower beds, and you've got some interesting flowers of all different colours and all different heights. Some are quite tall, and some are quite close to the ground. And you can hear these insects buzzing about, butterflies, bees, and they're not bothering you. They're not coming near you, but you can see them, and the beautiful colours of the butterflies and the lovely buzzy sound of the bees that are going about their business and not bothering you at all. And you can smell the beautiful scent of the flowers as you carry on walking down this path. And the sun is out and it's shining nicely, gently warming you, not too hot, not too cold. In fact, it's just right. And as you walk down this gravelly, crunchy path, it leads you to a forest. And the trees are tall and very green. And you walk along this forest, and it feels very comfy and cozy in this forest, and there's nobody about. It's just you. And you notice there's a very, very thick, tall tree, a bit like the major oak in Sherwood Forest. And it's so enormous, the trunk, and it's so tall, and it's full of green, very glossy green, thick, healthy looking, shiny leaves. It really is a vibrant tree. And you notice, as you're looking at the base of the tree, at the roots, that there's an area that's almost like a comfy chair. You've got the roots of the tree that are almost like the arms on an armchair, and then there's a mossy kind of bank underneath and right next to this tree that's almost like a cozy green cushion. And you decide to go and sit with your back resting against the very stable, thick trunk of this tree. And your arms are on either side, resting on the roots, and you sort of get really cozy into this tree and against it. And you look up to the top, and you can see the sunshine just about breaking through the leaves, and you can see the golden rays of sunlight shining on the leaves to the top of the tree, and almost sending this golden energy down through the trunk of the tree, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, through the roots of the tree into the ground. And you're sitting against this tree trunk, and you can almost feel yourself being filled with this beautiful golden energy. It fills you into your back, and it goes down your back and down your shoulders, through your arms, from your shoulders to your elbows, from your elbows to the tips of your fingers, filled with this beautiful golden energy. It makes you feel warm, it makes you feel cozy, it makes you feel safe. And then it fills your chest and your stomach and all your back, and it fills from the tops of your legs to your knees, from your knees to your ankles, from your ankles all the way through your heels, down your feet to the tips of your toes, filled with this beautiful golden energy. It makes you feel safe and calm and cozy. And then it rises up through your neck, up through your face and the back of your head, passing your mouth, your nose, your eyes, and your ears all the way up to the top of your head. So from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers, you are filled with this golden energy that makes you feel cozy and safe and warm. And you are aware that this tree is very special and that the ground underneath you is very special as well. And you become aware that the ground is almost absorbing and taking away any fear or sadness or negative feelings that you might have. And they've just all been absorbed and neutralized by the ground. And you're just filled with this wonderful golden energy. And it makes you feel so good. And eventually, you decide that you're going to get up, having felt totally relaxed and calm from the golden energy from the sunlight that has filled you from resting against the tree. And you thank the tree and you thank the sunlight. And you decide to explore further a little into the forest. And you notice, and you knew that it was quite a magical forest, you come across some mythical beasts. There's a unicorn, there's a griffin, there's a dragon, and all of these beasts are very friendly to you, and they offer to take you on a ride. So you choose which beast you want to travel on, a griffin, a dragon, or a unicorn, and they takes you flying high, high above the trees in the forest, and eventually you're flying high in the clouds, and it feels so magical and so wonderful, and you feel so free. And the thought occurs to you that you can ask this griffin or this unicorn or the dragon, whichever beast you've chosen to fly on, to fly over the houses of the people that you love, your family and friends. And even if you don't know where they live, these beasts are clever, they do. And they take you flying over where your friends and family live. And they allow you to send love down, raining down on the houses of the friends and family that you wish to send love to. And it's almost in the form of gold dust that sprinkles down your love, sprinkles down over your friends and family, and you feel connected to them and they feel connected to you, and that feels good as well. And you enjoy the feeling of sending your love to your friends and family, and you enjoy the freedom of flying high on the back of whichever beast you've chosen to ride on. The beasts are very friendly and very, very safe, and they know just how to take you to your friends and family. And eventually you finish going round to all your friends and family and delivering your love. And then the beast brings you gently back to where you found them in the forest. And you get off and you thank the beast. And the beast tells you, because all magical beasts can talk, that you can come back to this forest at any time and enjoy having a ride on their back and delivering love to your friends and family. And you find the golden crunchy path again, and you walk along it, and you notice the tree where you were able to fill yourself with that wonderful golden energy and release any sadness, fear, and negativity that you might have, and let it be soaked up by that mossy cushion into the ground and neutralized. And you carry on walking along the path, and you walk back, and you find yourself walking by the flower beds and seeing the birds and the insects. And you approach the door that is the colour of your choice, and you come through that door. And you're back into your room, and you're still full of this golden energy that makes you feel calm and relaxed and safe and secure. And you feel really happy that you were able to ride on the back of that beautiful beast, delivering your love to your friends and family. And then you notice the feel of the surface that you're sat on or that you're lying on. And you notice whether it is smooth or furry, hard or soft, warm or cold. And you notice the gentle rise and fall of your body as you breathe. And you remember that you can build up that human part of your brain by meditating and being mindful. And you know that you can go back into that forest at any time you choose. And in your own time, I invite you to open your eyes and to stretch out your arms and legs and wiggle those fingers and toes. And hopefully, I'll see you again at some point. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.